Isabella has a crush on Phineas. We all know that. It has been a running gag since the very start of the series. Isabella likes Phineas, but is too afraid to ever admit it, while Phineas is oblivious to the feelings she has for him, resulting in both of them never ending up together. Except in the episode Act Your Age, set 10 years into the future. But Isabella isn't simply in love with him, she is obsessed with him, to the point where her happiness in life depends solely on if she ends up with him. This is evident many times during the song What Might Have Been, where Isabella is seen being depressed throughout the years as her hopes of being a couple with Phineas slowly fade away. So clearly, getting together with Phineas was a lifelong goal for her and not just a mere crush. But one has to wonder, why Phineas? Don't get me wrong, Phineas is an amazing person. He is clever, energetic and optimistic about life. What's not to love about him? But there is a difference between love and obsession, and Isabella has the latter. Being depressed and suffering for years, all because a boy you like won't notice you, isn't healthy. And one has to wonder, why did she develop such a huge crush on him in the first place? And I think I may have the answer, and it's way darker than you'd ever think. It all has to do with Isabella's father. Come to think of it, we have never seen or heard anything about Isabella's biological father. We have only ever seen her mother, Mrs. Vivian Garcia Shapiro, but never her dad, much like we have never seen Phineas' father. They have that in common. So the question is, what happened to her father? Is he dead or alive? And if he is alive, why have we never seen him before? A divorce maybe? It's possible, but unfortunately the creators of the show haven't given us a clear answer. And it doesn't really matter anyway. Whatever the case might be, one thing is for certain, he is absent from Isabella's life. So here's my theory. Isabella's obsessive crush on Phineas is because she has daddy issues. Yes, you heard that right. Isabella's daddy issues are due to the absence of her father, and she is looking for a father figure, someone to take his place, and this is none other than Phineas Flynn himself. This is a common psychological problem for many young women, where if they had problems regarding their fathers being abusive or absent in Isabella's case, they will leech on some guy they find, as to feel secure. We have also seen that Isabella, although appears confident on the outside, she's deeply insecure about herself and needs validation from other people. Have you noticed that whenever someone else says her catchphrase, "Whatcha doing?" she immediately gets hostile, as if to say, that's my thing, because she can't stand not being the center of attention. She can't stand other people not acknowledging her existence or value, because she is reminded of her father's neglect. Her love for Phineas is in reality a need she has to feel loved, valued and accepted by a man. Why Phineas, you ask? And not anyone else? Well, Phineas is basically the epitome of a good man. He is clever, kind, passionate, protective, and everything a girl would want. Except, he doesn't care about Isabella at first, much like her father, which paradoxically makes her even more attracted to him. She sees her father in him, the father she never had.